On this week's episode of PokerUpdate.com's weekly burn and turn, Robbie asked Shimmy to do the opening because clearly he can't cut it. Ooh. And we're going to talk about Duel, the Duel by PokerStars app, and then we're going to go and speak about playing poker under the influence. How good are you at playing poker while you're drunk? Afterwards, we're going to talk about tightness at the poker table. And we'll finish up by talking about Poker Central revolutionizing poker TV programming. Stay tuned right after this.
Hello and welcome back again to the PokerUpdate.com weekly burn and turn for the week of February 14th, 2016. I'm Robbie Straczynski.
What the hell was that?
Well, we're here.
No, what the heck? Hi, welcome back to this week's Burn and Turn. This is going to be an exciting episode. It's going to be amazing. Oh my God. Hello?
Okay,
all right,
it's
there we
going to be
go.
the most amazing episode. We're so happy to be here with you again. The week of February 14th, 2016. There was Valentine's Day. There was President's Day. And now it's Burn and Turn Day. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Robbie Straczynski.
Welcome back.
Okay. Very good.
Hope you enjoyed Valentine's Day. I hope that you got plenty of Valentines and that you weren't a Charlie Brown this year.
My Valentine.
It always makes
right
me
here.
so sad on Valentine's Day every year. Not because I don't get anything, but I always think of Charlie Brown, and I'm so sad for the guy.
Why?
He never gets a Valentine, and he deserves at least one. Mm-hmm. Sad. Well, anyways, let's get into it, though.
Into the show. This is Shimmy the Fish, by the way. First topic. A lot of people are talking about it. Duel by PokerStars.
Yes, a lot of people are talking about it. Robbie threw out a challenge publicly. If you haven't read the article was written by this guy.
Hey.
Yeah, it was a lot of grammatical errors there, buddy.
What are you talking about?
Okay, there weren't. But anyways, you threw out a challenge
errors.
publicly
Flawless.
against me. And let me tell you something. Yes, you
Oh,
did.
I did.
And
I challenged
let me
you.
tell you something. The second
To a duel.
second we could be playing on this system, you're going down, man.
I challenge you to a duel. I accept.
I've already
I'm
played.
going to take... What?
I've played.
How have you played?
But how do you think I wrote the article?
You're such a liar.
Dude.
It's not available here. It's available only in one country. Where is it available?
Norway.
In Norway.
I
there
speak
you
Norwegian.
go. You speak Norwegian.
I do.
Let's hear it.
I don't really speak Norwegian, but I
You
did.
can't even fake it, man. Oh
I
my
can't,
God.
I
Just throw
can't.
out a lot of consonants and pretend you're talking the language.
And the symbol for boron, right? That was that's the Seinfeld joke.
Well
anyway,
done.
I really actually did try it when I was at the PCA. Remember when we were at the PCA?
Oh, you're such a jerk.
So I was at the PCA, and they had this media exclusive event where they let us try. They demonstrated it. They told us it's a really brand new thing.
No way.
It was very cool. And
Did you play against any pros?
Oh, one second. First of all, they presented it, and they said, what is this Duel by PokerStars? It's a mobile app, okay? And they had Chris Moneymaker and Fatima Morera de Mello. I'm sorry if I'm botching your name.
Say that 10 times fast.
Fatima Morera de Mello. Fatima Morera de Mello.
Well
Fatima, you said 10 times? Okay. Could have kept going. Anyway, so yeah, they were demonstrating the product. It was really cool. It's it's completely separate from PokerStars as a client. Currently, it's a brand new mobile app. It's phones only, no tablets, no desktops. And it's really cool. It's sort of like a turn-based playing app.
It's basically it's
like Words with Friends.
Zingified poker, not Zynga poker. It's Words with Friends.
It's not zingified. No, it's not. No, you can play for fun, which is cool, but it's a head-to-head competition. I did write the article.
And you honestly think you're going to be able to beat me?
Well, I know I'm going to be able to beat you.
I'm going to destroy you. Do you know why?
Because it's not for real money.
Because you only get 10 hands. I know how to play. Or 20. I know how to play those terrible hands because I'm playing them all the time. I'm gonna walk right over you.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not so sure. Maybe in Norway.
There you go.
Anyway, so no, it is a really cool app. It's it's a brand new product. Something like this has really never existed before. What I like about it also, look, the fact, and I said this also in the article, the fact is, You don't always have the time to grind a tournament for a couple
Right.
hours.
This lets you take a little bit of a break and come back.
You know, just like a scramble or Words with Friends, something like that. You know, you take your turn, then, you know, it pings your opponent. Oh, okay, it's my turn. And you'll play one hand, like, whatever, let's say it's 10 hands. Okay, I acted on 3 of the hands, and then it's your turn to go ahead and act. You can be at different points within each hand.
And you honestly think you have a chance against me?
I know.
Your history with like Scramble with Friends and Words with Friends against me has not been that good. If I recall the last time we played Scramble with Friends, Robbie's excuse was, my fingers are bigger than yours.
He's right.
And
I forgot about
that's
that.
right. It's been a while, but yeah.
Well,
no.
my poker is certainly bigger than yours.
Ooh.
No, don't take that the way you're taking that. I'm referring to the game.
There is no other way to take it. Let's go, guys. That was the way.
So anyway, it's definitely a very cool app. It is available in Norway. I think it's available in the UK right now. Maybe by the time it airs, it'll be available worldwide. Right?
That would be amazing.
Very cool. So you can play for free, you can play for small stakes, and you can basically, what you do, how do you play against someone? You just sort of add them as a friend, they accept your friend request, then you can just go ahead and challenge them to a duel.
It's going to be very sad when this happens. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, because
Robbie's going down.
Yeah, but he's not going to be accepting any friend requests from people that he knows he can't
If
beat.
you've been finding me, by the way, on Hold'em X, I know that we've got a few people who've said Shimmy the Fish has been on Hold'em X, and beware. I am the fish on that platform, and I will be the fish on this platform as well.
Shimmy the Fish.
That's right.
On Twitter.
Hold on a second. Shimmy asks funny questions that Robbie can't answer. You never ran, what?
That's the script. You're not supposed to read the script to the
Funny
people.
questions that Robbie can't answer.
Yes.
Robbie, how do you do a K-turn in Norway?
That's not a question related to the app.
Okay, that's not in my notes. Gotta run this by me beforehand.
Okay, so I guess we don't really have any funny questions. But, you know, look, interact with us. We're at Poker Update on Twitter. Look for us on Facebook. Look for Poker Update. You can always send a question to press@pokerupdate.com to our editor, Shira Stiglitz. You know, you got any questions about the Duel by PokerStars app? That's what we're there to tell you. And if you want to know not how to play great Duel by PokerStars,
You should be talking to me.
At Shimmy the Fish.
That's right.
at Shimmy the Fish.
Getting into our second topic, we got a really fun article to go through.
I think there was a pair of articles actually about
Right.
poker under the influence.
Poker under the influence. I think the first one was through legal substances, and the other one through illegal
We'll
substances.
call them less than legal.
Less than legal.
Questionably legal.
Although I gotta tell you, have you ever played poker drunk?
I've never really been drunk.
I have.
Ever.
Really?
Really.
Wow.
I'm trying to win a bet.
All right, so I have. There was, a really crazy night one time. I drank half a glass of wine, and I was plastered.
Who drank the other half?
I think it's still there. But anyways, I showed up at the game. I don't remember anything from the game except for the fact that I came home with 10 times more money than I showed up with.
Really?
Yeah, now I'm not sure if I won that money or if I stole it from that. I mean, I don't remember anything from this game.
Wait, you came with 10 whole dollars?
Well done. But seriously,
Yeah.
I decided I really should be playing drunk.
You under the influence?
I am much better under the influence. So I tried it actually recently another time, and
Yeah.
again, it was a pretty good performance.
Was this one of the legal or less than legal substances?
This was one of the legal
I
substances.
see. Okay,
Yeah.
don't do the illegal substances.
The truth is, even if you go through the article, some of these things can help really loosen you up, make you feel a little bit more focused, so long as you don't overdo
Such
it.
as?
If you're taking a glass of wine, okay, most people can have a glass of wine and not really affect them.
Not this guy.
No, not me. Obviously not.
One
I
sip.
mean, even someone who's pregnant is allowed to have one glass of
You're
wine.
pregnant?
No, my wife is. But even someone.
Congratulations.
There you go. Robbie didn't know.
I didn't know.
And just so you know, anyone who's not watching this episode is not going to find out that my wife's pregnant. The only way they're going to know.
Is if they watch this episode.
That's right.
Another reason to watch the Poker Update Weekly Burn and Turn. Congratulations.
Absolutely. But you know what? If we're already talking about playing under the influence, playing drunk, then we got a few games that we would love to teach you, which are great to play if you are plastered out of your mind.
Wait, those crazy games?
Crazy games. Ready? We're gonna cut away right now. We're gonna show you a few
Wait,
games.
I don't know these games.
You're about to learn them, and these are games. Let me tell you again. Make sure
That
you
you
are
are
drinking
under the
either
influence.
before, during, and definitely after.
Let's see.
Here we go. Cincinnati. Cincinnati is a variation of Texas Hold'em where instead of having 2 pocket cards, each player is dealt 5 pocket cards. The board is dealt out like normal Hold'em, and you can make a hand with any combination of the cards on the table and the cards in your hand.
Woohoo! 4 aces, baby.
You might think that you are strong, but remember, any hand is possible at any point of the game. Strongly recommended to play under the influence.
Shop. Shop is a fun poker variation that incorporates both Texas Hold'em and Omaha High. It stands for Simultaneous Hold'em and Omaha Play.
6 cards.
At the start of each hand, each player is dealt a total of 6 cards. They then must split those cards into a 2-card Hold'em hand and a 4-card Omaha High hand. Once the cards are split, you deal out a flop, a turn, and a river. You are not permitted to change cards mid-hand. At Showdown, the pot is split between the best Hold'em hand and the best Omaha hand. We recommend that you play this game pot limit, unless, of course, you're a fish.
Benny's game. Benny's game deals out like 7-card stud high-low. However, every 2, 3, 7, 9, and 1-eye jack is a wild. If you are dealt a 4, you receive an additional face-down card. And if one of your face-down cards is a 4, you may pay 1 big blind to turn a face-up and receive an additional face-down card. Any wilds that are dealt out on each street must be purchased for the price of 1 big blind times the amount of wilds that have been dealt out thus far. If you opt out of buying a wild card, it can be purchased by any other player still in the hand. If a 3 is dealt out, then you must match the pot to keep the wild card. And if you opt out of buying it and a different player buys it, then your hand is folded. At any stage of the game, you may replace one of your face-up cards for 1 big blind, and you may replace one of your face-down cards for 2 big blinds. This, however, can only be done twice per hand. If in the end you still have not managed a perfect hand, then you may pay 2 big blinds to receive 2 additional cards from a separate deck on the condition that you declare both high and low.
What the is this game?
Weren't those great games? I'm going to take that as an applause. Robbie is happy. Robbie loved those games.
Yeah.
Robbie wants to play those games
Benny's
at our
game.
next home game.
Well, I play Shop because I'm really good at it.
Yeah, not the last time, buddy.
Yeah, but Benny's game. Well, look, what I will tell you, and all you guys, watching the Burn and Turn here, those are games that are great. They're fun. They're action-packed, but it will not work if you're tight.
Oh, I like the segue. That was
Tight.
a great segue.
All right, thank you.
Well
it was
done.
a tight segue.
Oh,
Ah.
that hurt, man.
No?
That
Okay.
hurt. That was,
Okay. Tightness. Shimmy, what do you know about tightness?
Tightness.
Tightness
Well,
in poker.
you know what? If you're at the poker table and you see a guy who's playing there who's playing tight,
Like Alan Kessler?
You got exactly. Yes.
Yes.
Have him as the next name that pro.
Okay.
But anyways, if you're playing there and you see a player across from you who's playing tight, that's the time you need to learn to take advantage. That's an opportunity.
Of tight players?
To take advantage of tight players, absolutely, because they're going to be folding a lot more hands a lot more often.
Right, they'll try to sneak into
We've
the,
actually
into the
spoken
money
about
from the
this in
bubble
one
or
of our
something?
previous segments. I don't know if you remember when we were talking about going out before the bubble.
Was I there?
You were there.
On the bubble?
Yes, you often go out on the bubble. And someone who's getting ready to, as you're approaching the bubble, most players will tighten up because they want to hit the payout.
Right,
So
I understand
that's
that.
the opportunity to really take advantage.
Look.
And how do you spot these players, Robbie? How do you know who's the tight guy at the table?
Well, if Alan Kessler's there, then, love you, Alan.
There you go.
But no, sometimes tight is right, I gotta say. Look, for example, right, if you satellited your way into the World Series of Poker, right?
Okay.
You didn't pay $10,000 for the seat, and the money bubble is approaching, sometimes tight is right. You want to make sure that you get, that $15,000 payday.
You know what? That's a very good point. That's a much bigger payday than someone who bought in
Exactly,
for
and
$10,000.
usually, like you said, especially if you're a pro or experienced, you can spot those types of people. Like, okay, $15,000 is a lot of money. Need to play tight.
You know what's another good time to tighten up? If you're the big stack at the table, especially at a cash game.
What would you know about being the big stack, Shimmy?
Yeah, you know what? Keep talking, man. But if you're the big stack at the table, you've got a lot of winnings. You want to tighten up because you don't want to give those winnings back. All of a sudden, everyone's looking to double up through you. And you've got those winnings. You've got to seal those vault doors. You want to make sure.
Vacuum packed.
There you go. That's how you make it tight. All right,
Okay.
well done.
Oh, I see what we did there. That was unintentionally awesome.
There you go.
Yes. Okay.
Well, how else would you know if someone's tight at the table?
Maybe they're wearing tight clothing, for example.
Tight clothing. Ooh, you know what? If their face starts turning blue because all of a sudden they're very tight collared. Oh, God, that hurt. That wasn't as good.
That wasn't so tight-knit.
You know what? A real tell that you could actually have for someone who's being tight, especially, again, at cash games. There's always the player at the table that as you're getting ready to go home, a few hands before the end, they'll count out the chips that they bought in with.
He does it all the time.
So if you're there, if you bought in for $200, you're sitting on a stack of $250. What they'll do is they'll separate the $200, and it's basically broadcasting to the table saying, this $50 I'm okay to lose, but I'm not willing to put any of these chips in.
I will agree.
And you know what you need to be doing
do
there? You
it
need
all
to
the
be
time.
raising $51. That's the way to do
you have
it.
to break the big chip. Okay, I have to call. Right.
That's
Well,
right.
that
Break
totally
your-
works with the tightness. Yeah.
That would definitely work. What about you? How would you play against a tight player?
How would I play against? Oh, I like it. How would I play against a tight player? I don't know. Most of the players I play against are pretty loose, especially in like the home game. I can't think of anyone who's just sort of like sitting there, like Phil Hellmuth style, just sort of like, waiting for the hand.
I hear you. Most of the players I play against on Zynga are also pretty loose.
On Zynga.
That's right.
This
That's
is
my
the best
area of
we can do.
expertise.
I'm
Shimmy
really
the
sorry.
fish. What can you expect?
That's what we do. Speaking of Mr. Hellmuth, he is one of the stars on the Pokerography show by Poker Central.
We're going to move the graphics down one. That was an awesome segue by Robbie Straczynski.
Thank you.
are on your game today.
I'm on my game.
Well done.
Thank you. It's tight.
Good reference. Moving backwards.
Poker Central, we just love Poker Central. 24/7 poker. I mean, we actually live right here within the weekly Burn and Turn show. So we're here 24/7, but for the rest of you, if you want 24/7 poker, Poker Central is the place to find it on Amazon Fire, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox 2, Xbox 3, I think Xbox 4 even.
Is there an Xbox 5?
I don't know. I'm not sure. But I'm sure if there will be, then Poker Central
It's
will
really
be there.
exciting.
And
There's
Roku.
so much material to be watching, and there's so much that someone like me, the fishes out there can learn.
The fishes.
The fishes.
The fish, I think.
The fish. No, fishes. Swimming with the fish. Okay, we're not going to talk about this.
It's a great, network that they have, and it's available on a whole bunch of devices. Also, I think in Ohio, they struck a deal with one of the big cable companies there. So if you're in Ohio somewhere, then you can actually turn on your television.
There's a reason to be living in Ohio. No?
Our 3 Ohio viewers just tuned out.
Oh, gosh. Delaware is happy that we're moving off of
Delaware. Shout out to Delaware. But yeah, they do some great stuff, and Pokerography is just one of the great shows that they do. It's sort of like a 10-part documentary-style series, I guess. You got Eric Seidel, you've got Phil Hellmuth, Daniel Negreanu, Antonio Spandiari. We are certainly name-dropping, but the fact is that all of those people and more, Jennifer Harmon, Jason Somerville, Vanessa Selbst, not Shimmy Weiss.
No.
They made Pokerographies out of them, and Poker Central's doing a great job. I mean, who wouldn't want to watch this sort of stuff?
If I'd watched the segment about Daniel Negreanu, I might have gotten the Name That Pro last week.
Name That Pro.
It's really good material. This is an opportunity to really connect with the professional players and know a little bit more about them.
About their backstory. I mean, lots of times you tune in, you see them at a tournament, you see them playing the big cash games, but what brought them there? What happened 20 years prior? When did they get into poker? What's their family life like? That sort of thing.
And definitely for the fans out there, it's very interesting material. It's very interesting things to learn about the people that you aspire to be like.
Yeah, for example, I think I'm the 11th person that they're going to be making a Pokerography
Yeah, totally.
about.
Yeah, well, you've heard it here first. Robbie's got actually the phone call. His phone is ringing.
We're waiting. We are waiting. Name That Pro. It is time.
Oh, baby.
To name that pro.
You do know it's on you this week. Robbie, what's that? Oh, snap! There you go. You ready?
Right.
Name That Pro, baby!
I'm in
And
the
Robbie
hot
is
seat.
in the hot seat. I will remind all of our loyal viewers, the last time that Robbie was in the hot seat, he did not get the answer.
I did get it.
He did not.
I did. I got
get
it like
the answer
when we ran it twice. It was
No.
Anastasios Polychronopoulos.
No, there was one after that. You
Oh, yeah?
missed it. There was, yes. That one you
It
got
was
it.
David Peters.
That's right, David Peters, and you missed it.
But now I know who
though you
David
watched
Peters
the Aussie
is.
Millions. Yes, you do.
And now you guys do too. I hope
and
that's
I'm-
one of the things you
I'm
learned
one
from the
to
Name
really
That Pro
talk
segment.
big. I have yet to get it.
Yeah.
But anyways,
But you know how to talk big,
the
Jim.
spotlight is on Robbie, though. Let's have it. Go. Give me a pre-flop guess.
A pre-flop guess for Name That Pro. I'm going to guess
Wrong.
Michael the Grinder Mizrahi.
Michael the Grinder Mizrahi, no.
No?
No.
Okay.
Nice
I
try,
tried.
though. All right, question number 1.
This is the flop.
Are you ready?
I'm, of course, I was born ready. Dude.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
All right, here we go. This pro is a former tournament chess player and has an ELO score of 2162.
Jennifer Shahad.
Jennifer Shahad. Is it Jennifer Shahad? No, it is not.
Oh.
Is an ELO score 2162 good, by the way?
What is an ELO score?
I have no idea. I did check to make sure I was pronouncing it correctly.
You didn't like
If
these
I'm
questions?
wrong, then it's Shira's fault.
I can't. All right.
Yep. We'll have to play chess sometime. Are you?
Okay.
Are you a
Well,
former
whoever
chess
put
player as
that
well?
first clue there knew I was gonna guess Jennifer. Knew that I was gonna guess Jennifer Shahad, who's known for playing chess and poker.
It was a good guess. Still wrong though.
I tried.
Nice try.
Thank
Here
you.
we go. Question number 2.
This is the turn.
This pro has a solid online poker resume, winning at least one scoop title and once winning the PokerStars Sunday Million in 2011.
And plays chess.
That is a look of bewilderment. Not filling us with a lot of confidence, Robbie. I've got a feeling this is going to
He's
be
a
blank.
pro?
Or she? Nice try there. That's right.
It's not chess.
Good attempt.
Chess. It's a kind of an obscure name, but I'm gonna guess Jeff Sarwer.
Good try.
Okay.
Good try. Still
All right.
wrong, though.
Okay.
You
I'm
got
like
one
way
last
off.
chance here,
Okay,
buddy.
Don't laugh. Okay,
All right.
yes.
No. The last one's actually, it's going to be a good clue.
Okay.
It might not give it to you, but it raises your chances. Are you
Okay.
ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. This German pro, has 4 7-figure scores in his career, including a 5th place finish in 2014, big 1-for-1 drop for $2.05 million.
Wait, in what place?
In 5th place.
5th place. In
And
the
I
big
know
one
for a
one
fact you
drop?
watched that final table, didn't you?
All those Germans, I get them confused. Okay, 1 second. Online pro.
If it helps you out, I'm pretty sure he's the #1 German money earner.
Ooh, that does help me.
Do we have it?
Wait.
Oh my gosh. Does Robbie have the answer?
Wait. The #1?
I'm pretty sure he's #1.
I'm gonna go with Phil Bort. Philip Grusom.
Good try, Robbie. You want to throw out another guess? We'll run it twice.
Mad Marvin Rettenmeyer.
No. Want to run it 3 times? 4 times.
Fabian Quast.
5 times. The correct answer was Tobias
Rankenmeyer.
Rankenmeyer. Ooh, good try though. Good try. Outstanding player. I don't know. I obviously did my research on him. I saw a little bit of how he plays. It's a lot of fun to watch. And yeah, he is the #1 German pro.
Wow, that's impressive. Well done. Yeah, we'll show the picture of him. He's a really cool guy. Yeah.
Yep.
Tobias,
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I did not name the pro successful.
That's all right. We can't always win, and with some of us can never win. But that still does not mean you shouldn't try. Well done, Robbie.
Thank you.
This brings us to the
much.
close
Of Name That Pro.
of Name That Pro. Well, it's also the closing of our show for this week.
Yes, so thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in to the PokerUpdate.com weekly burn and turn. Once again, really happy to bring you the show each and every week. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure
Follow
to
us.
Follow us.
Facebook, Twitter,
Right.
YouTube.
Where else?
Am I missing any?
Subscribe.
Subscribe. There you go.
We are approaching 100.
Who's going to be the #100? Whoever is #100, we will give you a shout out. Probably.
At least. That's all we can afford on our budget here.
There you go.
But yeah, be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you again next week.
Welcome back to this week's episode.
welcome
No?
back.
Why not?
Welcome.
Fine.
Or on this week.
We're going to be talking about Duel. Oh, I'm going to do this again. Duel by PokerStars.
The Duel.
The Duel. By PokerStars app. Exciting stuff to be.
Oh my God! Shimmy keeps messing it up.
Shoot, that way.
This Not frozen, just smiling.
Here we go. This, however, can only be done twice per hand, and if it ends you still have not managed a perfect hand, you would pay 2 big blinds to receive 2 additional cards from a separate deck on the condition that you declare both high and low.
Okay, you gotta introduce.
No, one sec, I got something better. Okay, just play with me. We ready to go?
I don't want to play with you, you sicko. That's not the kind of Valentine I want to be, Tim.
Oh God, they're gonna put that in at the end of the show.